What's going on, everyone? So I'm working on this project, and I'll be putting a video out and after I get this completed on a project. And I just wanted to show while I was doing this project, I wanted to slow down and I wanted to do a comparison. I recently in the Dollar Tree haul, I bought some craft glue that they had there, and I thought that it may be, a little bit comparable to fabric tack. So I just wanted to go ahead and work with that since I was doing what else but bling on the side of this wood here. And since I'm using the bling, sometimes when you use a glue gun initially, it'll gunk up, and then if you move it, it'll take the paint off of what you're working on. And it's nice to use a nice liquid glue where you can kind of, work the project a little bit if needed before it's permanently tacked. So I'm going to go ahead and use one side of this. I'm going to work that Dollar Tree glue, and then I'm going to switch it over and do the fabric tack. I know how fabric tack works, but I just wanted to get a little comparison so I can, tell y'all how it works for me. So the first thing I'm doing on this side, of course, is that Dollar Tree craft glue. And I just put an initial run down the side of this wood here. And I first noticed that it's giving me a little, it's not as permanently as the fabric tack. The fabric tack has a little bit more stiffness in it when you put it down. So if you're in a project and you're kind of, wanting to get it done pretty quickly, the fabric tack, of course, is a better deal. I mean, you're going to pay more for that. But the craft glue is going to give you a little bit more, you got a little bit more time to move around and adjust your project. But especially for what we're going through now and supplies are limited, if you can get your hands on some of this craft glue, I think it's worth it. So, I mean, I say it's not a replacement, but I think it's worth it to have it in your stash. Especially like me, I have got things going on where I'll start something and the 24 hours that it will take for it to stiff, I'll need that anyway because I'll leave it and come back to it. So, or not have a chance to finish it, if you know what I mean. So right here, as you can see, I'm pulling that piece of bling down and, adjusting it for a little bit. But it's sticking, like I said, but it's not as tacky as the fabric tack. So now I'm working with the fabric tack here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and you can see in the middle there where you can see some of the wood that I didn't paint is showing through. It's not going to show up, of course, when I cover it, but that's what I meant about using a glue gun. And I like to use a glue gun on this project on the sides to get the sides to stick down. But if I was to use it and cover the whole thing of it, sometimes it would leave globs and it would be a little bit more messy. I already don't keep a manicure because I like to play in glue all the time, but I don't want to burn my hands unnecessarily if not needed. So here I am tacking that down, and as you can see, I tried to pull that a little bit. It's not going nowhere. That's how fabric tack is. So if you're not in too much of a hurry, like I said, I think that the craft glue will be good. So when I get a chance to get back over to the Dollar Tree, I'm going to see if they have some more of them, and I'm going to stock up because this will save me a few dollars. I'm going to go ahead and, maybe give it that 3 out of 5, and the fabric tack's the 5 out of 5 for me. Like I said, for $1, you can't beat that. But here it is, 24 hours later, dried. And this is the fabric tack side, which I've got to trim up because I didn't get a chance to do no movement on there. And then I have the Dollar Tree side there, and I got to clean up the edges, but it worked pretty good. So if you see this glue, I suggest go out and get it. Thanks for watching, and see you later, Crafty Nistas.